Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video here on Watts Wildlife. Today guys, I'm back out here at LBL and I'm actually looking along this creek and in these marshes down here for wood ducks because at this point, spring is pretty much fully in gear. Our coldest days now are like 50 degrees. So, you know, spring is here and so it's time to switch gears away from looking for eagles and other stuff that, you know, are more commonly found in the winter and start looking for spring stuff. And with that comes wood ducks because wood ducks nest here in the spring. So this is perfect time to find them. And we're doing things a little bit differently this vlog. As you know, last weekend we didn't have a vlog. I was just very busy with classes and all that. So this one is actually starting in that previous week. And this is going to be a vlog that's like a week and a half long because it's Friday now. And then this will come out not tomorrow, Saturday, but the Saturday after. So this will have content from 2 different weeks, but that's mainly just because I didn't really have any chance to go out and photograph it all for the first part of this week, and so I didn't really have any vlog content. So we're starting this vlog on a Friday, and it'll be more than a week long. Getting back to it, I'm out here now at LBL looking for wood ducks, and I've done some research online. This seems like it's going to be one of the best places in LBL to find them, out in these marshes that are across this creek. And I've already looked around some, haven't really had any luck. I did see one male wood duck that flew over. It was just a very brief encounter and not very photographable at all. He was way up in the air, but you know, this is, like I said, the best time to look for them now in the spring. Wood ducks and osprey are probably going to be my targets for the next little while because, you know, that's, I mean, like I've said in past vlogs, this is mainly a birding place here at LBL. So yeah, we're out here looking for wood ducks today, and we'll see. I'm going to go over into these marshes. Don't have too much light left, but I will search for as long as I can, and hopefully we will be lucky and find some wood ducks. And if not, I'll be back in the morning. Down here in this marsh now. I'm trying to keep it as quiet as I can. I don't want to spook any of the wood ducks or anything that might be back here. Basically, it's just a little marsh like this that goes all along the back side of this lake, and it's prime wood duck habitat. So hopefully we're gonna have some luck and we're gonna see some wood ducks here and get some awesome photos. But as always, I will keep you guys posted. All right guys, so no luck with the wood ducks tonight, but I have stumbled upon an osprey nest here that I had seen from the road, but it's pretty far off from there. And was walking back through here and it's actually occupied. I didn't even know it was occupied. Earlier in the year, you know, before the osprey showed up for the spring, it wasn't occupied, but it is now. And you can see one right on that branch right there. If I zoom in a little bit here, you can see the nest is that big clump, and then he's sitting out on the end of the branch. So this is pretty awesome. This could really present some amazing photographic opportunities over the next little while. So this is great. I found an osprey nest. And it's relatively close and easy to photograph. I think I've gotten some pretty good ones tonight, and I'll throw those up right now if I did. So there are those, and yeah, so pretty awesome. But the best thing about this is that I now know where this is, so I can come back later and prepare and set up to get even better photographs. So this could be a really good opportunity. So no luck with the wood ducks out here in this little marsh area that I'm in. As you can see, this nest is above a marsh. Then the lake is right up there. You can kind of see the dam is that line that goes right across the sky. So it's kind of in this marshy area, but this should be a great area for osprey, as we know now, and hopefully wood ducks too. So that is going to be it for tonight, guys. This has been a pretty successful outing, finding this osprey nest. Very happy to have found that. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. What's up guys, I'm back out here at LBL now, and it is Monday morning, and I forgot to mention in the last clip, I realized that I actually got some new equipment, which is awesome. For one, I got the 1.4x teleconverter, which you can see on there now. Got that on the 1-400. And I did have that on the camera last week whenever I was shooting the osprey. And so far, you know, I haven't shot with it much, but I'm pretty pleased with the results. Not really noticing much of a loss in sharpness at all, if any. And, you know, I'm having to shoot at f8, which is unfortunate, but so far I'm liking it. And I like the extra reach that it's adding to the camera. But we're going to continue with that theme throughout this vlog and testing that out, and that's kind of going to be the main purpose of this vlog, is to test out this teleconverter. And I also got this, which is a polarizer, and this is a pretty cheap one off of B&H Photo, Tiffin. I haven't tested it out yet. That's one of the things I also want to do, hopefully in this vlog, but mainly got that because for those of you that don't know, I'm actually going to Great Smoky Mountains National Park, not this upcoming weekend. Well, I guess by the time this comes out, it'll be this upcoming weekend, so like a week from the time this vlog comes out, I'll be in the Smokies. And I want to do some waterfall photography out there, so this will come in handy for that. And I've been needing one for a while for different things like that. But yeah, I just now got one, and like I said, it's a very cheap one because mainly I just didn't want to invest the money in an expensive one when I'm still shooting on my kit lens for landscapes. You know, my wide angle is still my kit lens that came with the camera, and that's 58mm thread, so I didn't really want to invest in something, you know, expensive for 58mm thread when I'm not going to be using 58mm thread, hopefully, as my main lens for that long for wide angle. Hopefully I'll move up to, you know, an actual pro grade lens, and then at that point I would actually invest in a polarizer that was expensive and worth the money. Don't want to do that for such a cheap lens that, you know, then the polarizer won't have any use once I'm done with this lens. So yeah, that's why I got that. And yeah, we'll be testing that out as well. But like I said, the main purpose will be to test out that teleconverter in this vlog. And I was actually out here just filming for a video that you guys will have already seen, the review on my camera backpack, which I love. I love that backpack, so definitely highly recommend that. And you can check out that video. I'll link that somewhere on the video here. That's what I've been out here doing. But now I'm going to head back over to where the osprey were the other day, to that nest. And I'm actually going to sit up on the dam above the lake and hopefully get some photographs of them swooping down and catching fish. You know, I only have about an hour of light probably left. So it's not that likely, but, you know, we'll see. I'm going to give it a shot, and, you know, hopefully the 1-400 with the TC is going to be able to perform on the Canon ADD. But anyways, I've talked enough. That's what I'm going to do right now. And I'll see you guys over at the osprey nest. All right, guys, so unfortunately my phone actually died the other day, so I wasn't able to get any more video for that evening, but I didn't get any photos or see anything else, so it didn't really matter that much. But right now I'm back out at LBL. I'm about to head back over to where the osprey nest was, but I've just been out looking for wood ducks in this little creek area here, as you can see, and haven't seen any wood ducks. But what I did find is over here on this log, and you probably can't see it on this camera, there has been a couple of turtles and a snake were all over on that log. And I've just been doing a little bit of photography and video of them, so been set up for that, and I think I've got some decent stuff. So yeah, we'll see how that turns out. Lighting right now is still super harsh. It's early in the day, so nothing too special. I already know that, just because of the bad lighting, but you know, still could get some cool stuff. I figure I'd make the most out of being out here and having some wildlife in front of me, even if it's not wood ducks like I was hoping for. At least I've got something. But anyways, for now, I'm going to pack this stuff up, and then I'm going to head over to where the osprey nest was. Hopefully spend the rest of the evening over there getting some photographs of the osprey if they go out and fish, and if the lighting works out. So we'll see, but I'm going to head over there now, and we'll see what we get. All right, guys, so I'm back out here where the osprey nest is, and you can actually see that they are both on the nest right now. I actually just saw one fly across to the nest. You can barely see them right there. I'll zoom in as much as I can, and it's going to be pretty grainy probably for you guys, but they are both on the nest there, and I have gotten a few shots of them on the nest. I just wanted to update you guys that I am here now on the nest, just waiting it out. Hopefully they'll fly over here to fish, and that's when I'll be able to get the best of the best shots. But until then, I have been testing out the 100-400 with the 1.4 teleconverter, like you know, that I was using the other day, and very, very impressed with the sharpness results. If you look right over here at this spider, see that forming a web there, that spider, I got some awesome photos, some really, really awesome photos of that spider. I think they look awesome on the back of the camera, and I think they're going to be awesome. We'll see when I get them on the computer. They look amazing and look tack sharp with that 100-400 plus the 1.4 teleconverter. So I'm very pleased with the sharpness out of the teleconverter with the 100-400. The problem I'm having is not so much with the teleconverter, which is what I've typically heard people having problems with this lens. They usually say, you know, oh, it's a soft image because the teleconverter paired with this lens just doesn't work that good. But that's not the issue that I'm seeing. What I'm seeing is that because when you use that teleconverter and you're shooting all the way out at 400, you are, you know, having to shoot at f8. When you do that, especially like for these birds in flight, you're having to shoot at a very fast shutter speed, which means then that your ISO is going up. So the main issue I've been seeing has not been in the teleconverter, it's been in the camera. And the camera has a lot of difficulty. I'm shooting on the Canon 80D, has a lot of difficulty handling high noise levels. So that's been a downside for me, and it's just becoming problematic. So that's what I don't like about this so far. Like I said, it's not a problem with the teleconverter for me, it's a problem with the camera body, and I really want to upgrade camera bodies. Really still want to get that Canon R5, and I'm still looking into possibly being able to get that hopefully soon. We'll see. But for right now, it looks like I'm going to be shooting on the 80D, and I'm just going to have to work around that somehow. So yeah, still working on that. But main takeaway here is I'm not seeing many problems with the actual teleconverter. It's in the camera body, at least in my experience so far. And besides that, the teleconverter has been good, and I've liked the results I've gotten out of it. So anyways, I'm going to keep shooting here. One of the osprey just flew over while I was filming this, unfortunately, but hopefully on his way back, I'll be able to get some shots of him. So I'm going to put the camera down now. I'll keep shooting and keep you guys updated as the evening goes on. Alright guys, unfortunately I don't think that I got anything too great. You know, only one of the osprey crossed over one more time while I was out here. And I got some shots, could possibly be alright. I mean, I'll have to look at them on the computer, but I don't think I got anything too great, unfortunately. So I'll be back out here tomorrow morning, and I'm shooting again. I did shoot some other stuff like that spider and a couple other birds and different things. So, you know, those shots I think might have turned out good, and I'll show you those, and I'll show you the osprey ones if those turned out also after this clip. But yeah, I don't think I got anything too great with the ospreys. So I'll be back out here tomorrow morning to shoot again and to close out this vlog. So guys, it is now Saturday morning. I'm back out here at LBL, and I am going to do a couple of things this morning. I'm going to go back up to the osprey nest for a few hours. It's supposed to start storming a little later in the day. Probably head back around then and get a couple of things done and actually get this video out. But before that, I'm going to actually photograph the waterfall coming off these dams. I'm actually going to use the polarizer for that, and try to cut off some of that reflection off of the water, and you know, we'll see how that turns out, and finally get to test out the polarizer in, you know, preparation for the upcoming Smokies trip this weekend. So that should be amazing. I cannot wait for that trip. It's actually starting to feel like, okay, you know, this is about to happen now. We've had it planned for a couple of months, and it's finally about to really happen now. But I'm going to shoot with the polarizer here, test that out, and you know, just kind of get a feel for it. I've never used a polarizer before, so should be interesting to see the effect that it has on my images, and if any of these turn out any good, then I will show those to you guys. Let's get to shooting with this polarizer now, get these shots in, and then we'll head up to where the osprey are and see if we can get anything up there before we close out this vlog. Alright guys, so I don't know how well you can hear me down here with this water, but I have been shooting this waterfall with polarization on and polarization off. You can definitely tell a difference, even with a very cheap polarizer like this. It's really cutting the reflections out of the water, which is great. That's exactly what you want out of a polarizer. So right now, I'll show you two of the exact same shot, one with polarization and one without it, and you can just see how big the difference is yourself. So that was a successful little shoot. Got a good feel for how this polarizer works. And now I think I'm all set for the Smokies. I mean, it's pretty simple. I kind of already knew how it worked, but I just wanted to test it out ahead of time anyways, and you know, make sure I had everything down. You know, I was getting the results I wanted. So got that tested out. Now let's head back over to the osprey nest and see what kind of photos we can get over there. Alright guys, so I've been here for about an hour waiting on these osprey, and actually as I was coming out onto the dam, saw one flying back in with a fish to the nest, so that would just be my luck. So we missed that, and they never left the nest again, so I didn't get anything else today. But I need to go ahead and leave because there's storms coming in right now. Got to get this video out, got to get some homework and studying and stuff done so that I can kind of get ahead before I head off to the Smokies this weekend. So got to be going back and working on all that, so we're unfortunately going to have to leave here right now, but you know, we still got some good shots I think in this vlog, and I'm pretty satisfied with the result. For my final verdict on the 1.4x teleconverter, I really like it. I really am enjoying the use of it more than I thought I would. You know, it's not totally ideal because you're having to raise that f-stop all the way up to 8, especially on like a camera like mine, the Canon 80D, where you don't have really good high ISO noise handling, and you're shooting all the way at f8, then your ISOs are going high, and it's starting to get noisy and problematic. But you know, in those situations where you really need that extra reach, you've got it with that 1.4x teleconverter. You've got that option, so that's really nice. And if you had a camera like a 1DX or you know, one of the new R series, R5, R6, that has really good high ISO noise handling, then you would be a lot better off, because you know, then you wouldn't really have that struggle of, you know, you have to shoot at f8, so your ISO goes up. Noise issue, you don't really have as much of a noise issue with those cameras, so that would be, you'd be a lot better off if you have one of those cameras with the 1.4x teleconverter. So yeah, that's my verdict on that. I like it. Not ideal for my camera, but it's still a great piece of equipment, still getting sharp images out of it, and in the right scenarios I can still get totally great images with it if the lighting is right and it's not super dark. And yeah guys, with that is the end of it. Keep an eye out for the Smokies videos coming up pretty soon here. That's going to be awesome. Hoping to photograph waterfalls and black bears while in the Smokies, so that will be amazing. So keep an eye out for those guys. And if you haven't already, please comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Drop a like down below. It really helps out the channel. Most importantly, as always, please do not forget to subscribe to be entered for the 1,000 subscriber Manatee Swim giveaway video. I will see you all in the next one.